So yeah, I've never heard of this dude before. Generic control into that Gooseby. Heard back some more epic rap battles of history. Today we have Jacques. I'm not going to try to say the last name versus Steve Irwin. I of course know who Steve Irwin is. I used to grow up watching his TV show back in the day when I was a small young child because he did die a long time ago. Absolutely love Steve Irwin. I've never heard of Jacques? I'm not really sure. Never heard of him before. Never seen him before. He does kind of remind me of that one meme where it's like, I don't know if it's William Dafoe. I think it was the dude that was the Green Goblin in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. The only Spider-Man movies I've actually seen. It's like a meme of him like prosing on a dock, like with a pipe with a hat on. I don't know if that's supposed to be this dude or not. I've never heard of him. Must have something to do with animals because obviously Steve Irwin. I imagine everyone in the comment section knows who Steve Irwin is. Even I know who Steve Irwin is. So I look forward to this one, and then we're going to do the behind the scenes, and then we're going to read some comments as well. Also, I'll be live streaming some Resident Evil 4 today on Twitch at 5 p.m. playing through for the very first time. I do not like scary games. Also, that was a very juicy knuckle pop. I bet that sounded really good in the microphone. But I do read all your comments, leave them down below. Also, shout out to the patrons because they get the videos there early. Live time on the Pay 1 channel. You check reaction last one, which was George Carlin versus Richard Pryor. I'll leave a reaction to that video right up there. I'll also be linked down below in the description. Also, a playlist on my channel with all my other epic rap battles of history. Go in chronological order. Also, the pinned comment down below is where you get to vote on who you think won this rap battle. Everybody thought that Robin Williams won the last one. A lot of people were saying that what's her face, the woman, Joan, I don't know what her name is. I can't think of what her last name is. I just heard her for the very first time last week. So a lot of people were saying that she should have won, but Robin Williams is the GOAT, so people voted for him. But let's go jump to Jacques versus Steve Irwin. I imagine Steve Irwin's going to win the vote, which is a pinned comment down below.
Jacques Cousteau.
Jacques Cousteau?
Jacques Cousteau. To speed flow, invented scuba, captain the Calypso, bomb winning documenter of the ocean.
I don't know who you are.
Desperate, sweaty show, you're fucking soft. You get on my nerves. You're the only manatee I don't want to concern.
Aw, manatee.
Was adventure and beauty. I'm so cool. Bill Murray played me in the movie. I have Oscars.
Like, there's a movie about you?
Home to your daddy's zoo. And just to be clear, cause I'm no veterinarian. Were you killed by a fish kid's pet at the aquarium?
Okay, well.
You need a submarine for a blow that loud.
Wow.
You better take cover, cause crikey, I'm going from croc to Jacques Hunter. Look at this salty fella. His face looks like it's made of pure leather. Look out, the body of a naked mole.
I mean,
he's
be on the
he
ocean.
has to wear a Papa Smurf hat. I'm a wild man. You're a subdude. The only croc
Subdude. That's CGI.
You're such a boring guy. You could make a whole show about the ocean dry. But with the Sheilas, you sure had fun. Your mistress was as young as your firstborn son. You never should have stepped to the wall like the Fender. Embrace your French nature and quietly surrender.
Talk about sons, better watch what you say now. You almost turned yours into Outback mistake.
Would you rather talk about
wow.
Oh boy. Naughty. Oy, oy,
I'm sorry, what?
Of your antics and madness. Contain yourself like my underwater breathing apparatus. You're a joke.
Wait, okay, he must be from a while ago.
Nope, rope. Crocodile.
Nope, rope.
Snail.
Danger spaghetti.
Named after you. I'll eat them with butter. Skippy, the bush league kangaroo. Holds the D. I'm crocodile done with you.
Oh, instead of Crocodile Dundee.
Like a Joey in a pouch, this ain't quite finished. Take a look how destructive your old films are. Silent World, more like Silent World Star.
World Star.
Fish, please take the reef tour. Don't go throwing C4 on the seafloor.
What?
The gold medal rhymer on the podium, cleaning you up like a Jacques Cousteau.
Oh, that bar's hard. Oh. Also, the way they did this set is sick. I have a didgeridoo. It's right over there. I got it for Christmas. So yeah, I've never heard of this dude before. So yeah, that's a thing. Oh, clean up trash. That's cool. I'd never heard of Jacques Cousteau. We have behind the scenes, the pinned comment down below. That's supposed to be Keanu Reeves. Oh, they got the shirts. I guess they did something for like. Oh god, they're pretending to be the two. Must be Discord people. Okay. Wait, well, okay.
The following extended behind-the-scenes video is brought to you by the members of our Patreon page.
Also, I'll be streaming Resident Evil. That's 1,700 patrons. I have like 100.
To make them and independently.
And it would be impossible without them. They employ a lot of people.
If you'd like to find out more information, you can click the link below or go to patreon.com/.
And they also make better videos.
And now, enjoy the video!
Oh man. I guess that makes sense. You're on the ocean for a lot of time. The sun's gonna really mess up your skin.
Welcome to the behind the scenes.
And also the pin comment down below, vote for who you think won. And I do read all your other comments as
Steve
well.
Irwin's always been a character on the radar, but it always felt like either too soon or too wrong. And just recently, it felt like this is the right time. I think it's a combination of the fact that his family's doing a new show, and it's not too soon anymore.
I know his son is.
We couldn't really find a pairing for Steve Irwin.
Like him.
Never really understood who to put him up against. But then I saw Jacques Cousteau in a suggestion, and I was like, yeah. That feels right. Jacques Cousteau's got a nice history. He's a conservationalist.
Hang on a minute.
Is he?
Steve Irwin, the conservationalist.
I don't think that's what that means.
They're two drastically different personalities.
I mean, come on. Like, animal guy and animal guy.
Yeah, that's it.
Done.
Not conservational, just animal guy, animal guy.
This one. Something, Sharium, you were killed by a creature.
Yes.
Kids touching aquariums.
When it comes to the
They
writing
feel
process,
so weird. I went
every
to
battle is
aquariums
Cousteau came right out. We had a bunch of
on
good jokes. We
vacations
assembled
recently,
them. It came
and they're
right
like
out
so
in, like,
slimy.
maybe like a night and a half.
I have a feeling Lloyd's going to say that Cousteau was really easy because he was only here for the one day when it all came together. There were multiple days where we were really grinding out Cousteau, and Lloyd wasn't here. So it wasn't easy, Lloyd. You just weren't there.
We definitely have to make fun of Steve Irwin's, like, khaki shorts and boots, you know?
Right,
like
your khaki Daisy Dukes.
Khaki Daisy Dukes is great.
I think because Steve Irwin is like such a beloved person and the
Yes, he
accent
is.
is a little bit challenging. That one took a lot of massaging.
Jacques Cousteau feels like the kind of guy that can make fun of you right to your face, whereas Steve Irwin, he's always so friendly that it made it hard to write good insults for him.
Shouts out.
But that
to
makes me even better.
Rich, Chris, and Robin writing some submissions on this here battle.
We did do a writer's room event on the Patreon
so
Discord,
people could like
where we
write
met
what
up
they
with some
want.
of the people who are patrons and they helped write some jokes, and one big one made it.
Jacques
Oppenheimer?
Cousteau,
What?
straight from the Discord.
I'm the gold medal rhymer on the podium, cleaning you up like a Jacques Cousteauian.
That was
That was
100% pure Patreon fam. So thanks.
That was a good bar.
Jacques Cousteau, Etos Pizza, invented scuba captain.
This is a really well done one. They both had good parts, good rhymes, good flow, good beats, good settings.
YouTube called 2-Minute Accents.
And they go through each vowel. A, O, U, I, Y, W, like sometimes this.
Sometimes when you have an accent, you're like, this doesn't sound right, and I don't know why. But now if I mess up the words, I'm like, oh yeah, because I said boy, and I didn't say boy. And like, I know how the shape of my mouth is supposed to go, and like how flat my tongue is supposed to be or something. And it's like a crazy amount of science for that.
Now, I'm not going to pretend for even 1 second that I did a great French accent, because I didn't. But I did learn about the silent H thing, which I never would have done. They don't say here, they say ear. And that was really helpful.
French for
It
3
helped,
years.
like, set a tone of
I don't know
Frenchness.
French.
Next, the H sound totally disappears, so you get à peine, 8 and ed.
With both accents, we never know whether to go for it and be willing to
Or
fail,
just be
or
mild.
just not even try too
Yeah.
hard. So it's like, oh, we didn't even try that hard.
Steve Irwin, verse 1. Holy smokes, what a place to go. You'd need a submarine for a blow that low. You better run, you better take cover, 'cause crikey, I'm going from Croc to Jacques Hunter.
This is a hairdresser in her natural habitat. Look at that. She's perfected the art of using
Yeah, Steve Irwin's
tools.
family.
I
His
remember
son
Brittany
is
worked at Maker Studios
basically being
in
like the same thing.
props
What
and
in the
costumes
world?
department.
I first started working with Brittany on the Superman Socks music video. She helped make the
what?
yellow smiley face head.
So we knew her for sure, and then she didn't start doing makeup for us until I want to say maybe season 5.
The clothes only do so much. Those makeup girls are where it's at. They make it.
So she
That
works
is
kind of in partnership with
the
Ashlyn,
shorts.
who was our previous head makeup person. Now Ashlyn designs the looks. Brittany's with us on set. She gets along with everybody. We really like you, Brittany, and you're doing a great job.
I also could just go to Huntington Beach and fit in right there.
blend in, yeah.
Would you?
What up, man?
I don't know Huntington Beach.
What up, man?
Want some CBD oil, bro?
Hell yeah, bro. We got that new CBD oil gum, bro.
Diet weed.
Chill you right out, man. Look at my hand. It never shakes, bro.
Literally shaking.
Steve Irwin looked fantastic.
Drinks from the prop table?
It was freaky.
The makeup process for Steve Irwin started with spray tan.
Brittany, do you have an air compressor with you everywhere you go?
Probably.
No. Only when I think I'm gonna need it.
Apparently, I look good with a tan. That's what everybody was saying all day. Lloyd, you should really tan
Yeah, tan.
more.
You
obviously.
also look like, if I can say this, I think it's okay. He looked like super sexy.
We're getting thorough.
What?
I don't know if the camera's ever gonna go there.
What did you just say, my man?
Yeah. Yeah. And he looks good in a tan.
So right now we're just like outlining a base of wrinkles.
It's amazing because they really look 3D. Like those lines are just paint.
Yeah, but they look
It's just
3D.
paint. But from here,
The makeup process for Jacques Cousteau was actually pretty gentle because I always had a hat on, so the wig didn't need to be perfect, didn't need to be all glued or whatever. So I didn't have to do
God.
the whole thing, which was great.
That's
These stages, like, kind of while you're getting into costume that are pretty interesting. This is my look right now. I feel free.
Why are you wearing
This is halfway out of a white t-shirt.
Oh.
It makes me look like I have boobs. Good stuff.
Right. This right here is called a stag spider. And what it does is
This is
it
actually a
invites
spider.
a fly over to its apartment real late on the weekend, right? It ticks you up, and then when the fly comes over, it bites it. And then it doesn't call the fly back for 2 to 3 days, mate. Beauty. Oh,
Is he trying to pick up the spider?
look at that, buddy. Oh,
I mean, I like spiders, but
beautiful.
this is crazy.
Little guy. Look at him. Oh, he bit me, mate.
Steve Irwin
I don't
has
think
a
it
uniform,
bit him.
so that's all he ever wore. So that's really all we had to wear. A lot of khaki shorts,
Just khaki.
khakis here, khakis there, the wig, and then my eyebrows, lightening my eyebrows a little bit too.
One of the notes that Pete gave me before it started was that the shorts needed to be so tight that you could see Lloyd's balls.
Holy
the what?
You need a submarine for a blow that low.
The costume for Jacques Cousteau was this like silky smooth shirt. Man, that
Really?
shirt was groovy.
I figured out that he wears these blue shirts and that they were this
They're not
cotton
denim?
fabric chambray that was made just after the Industrial Revolution, and it's like a
Long
durable
time
but
ago.
light cotton fabric.
And then I found this pair of pants at a thrift store. I saw these pants with a little tie.
Thrifting.
And I didn't even try them on. I just knew. I was like, those are the pants.
All of the reference photos that I had of Jacques Cousteau, Jacques Cousteau didn't have glasses on.
Oh.
And, Pete had brought some aviators, I think, for maybe like a boat scene or something like that. I had to pull the lenses out. One of them came out very easily. The other one I had to slice up with the Dremel and then pinch out with some tin snips.
Yeah, that's what Nostalgia Critic does. Nostalgia
The
Critic
scuba
doesn't actually
gear
have like
Morgan
lenses and
made
glasses.
out of
Didn't know
tubes
that.
And like hoses and stuff. I spent a whole day at a thrift store looking for things that might look like a scuba tank. And Morgan nailed it with a foam roller, man. One of those like exercise foam rollers, the black one. It's perfect.
It's a foam roller that I just painted black. It used to have like all that red stuff on it.
Okay.
And this is the top of like a maybe like a 1 quart squirt jug. I just cut the top off and glued
Looks
it
like
on
a
there to give it
Slurpee
some
lid.
shape. Wow. That's always a balance of like, how do we make this look as good as possible without
camera.
spending $1 million on something that's going to be in there for 2 seconds.
Exactly.
But also making it detailed. And
They
look
spent like
amazing.
$10.
It's always the balance that I'm kind of going through.
I got the wetsuit at a thrift store too, which, in retrospect, maybe is not the most hygienic thing in the world.
No.
You don't want to go for used skin gear, I
Yeah,
guess.
no.
Lloyd wanted me to borrow his wetsuit, and I asked him
He has a
if he
wetsuit?
pees in it every time, and he said yes, and I said, well, then no. But then I went ahead and bought some stranger's used wetsuit.
Is that
I'm
worse?
Sure they peed in every time.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? You gotta suffer for your art. You gotta sit and pee sometimes.
No.
Old pee.
They wanted to do a shot of Jacques Cousteau kind of swimming. So we have to simulate it on the green screen. So what do we need to do? So we need to elevate Jacques Cousteau's
Green
body
and
to
green
where
and even more
it
green.
looks like he's swimming. So then we have to have a table that can hold him, or apple boxes that can hold him steadily and comfortably.
I like how he's flat in the chest. Oh, is that the spider for the scene?
It's kind of dumb, but I love it.
We have always known that it's a nicer reaction, more real, more present, more immediate when we can actually put each other face to face.
Talk about sons, better watch what you say now. You almost turned yours into Outback Mistake.
And because the
What was the Outback
costume
Steakhouse
didn't take
thing? I
too
don't know.
long to put on, we were able to keep me in costume, and then
I mean, it's
when he
also
came
not
out as
like
Cousteau,
a
we did the
crazy
shots that we needed to do together.
tough costume
really
to
early
have
in the
on.
writing process, we wanted to have a moment where Steve Irwin is like examining Cousteau like he's a snake or a crocodile or something, and walking around him. But then when we started filming it, you know, we had him get closer and closer to the camera, and then walk back and walk around me. When we are able to get everyone on set together, you really do get some magic little moments.
Yeah, it's way better. Then there's a drink
On the prop table.
on the
I
prop
also think
table.
people think it's kind of funny. In the last video, somebody opened a drink seemingly on purpose.
Seemingly on purpose?
There's gonna be a day when something gets spilled on that's gonna delay the day or cost us money, and I feel like I'm gonna want to say I told you so, and maybe
No.
I'll gloat about it, but at the same time I'll be annoyed because, forget it. I don't want to get into it. It just gets me annoyed.
This is Morgan's work area.
What?
One prop, some tissues from when he was crying, 2 LaCroix,
Who drinks
and
that?
was for talent, sign that says no drinks, covered by looks like sunblock.
Oh.
Fine. Me and Atul have differing opinions on how to conduct
The prop table?
oneself in a business art setting.
So we met at a Starbucks. Why? A Starbucks close to his house. I want to make this process easier. All right, I want to make this process easier. So drove out there towards his place. He rode his bike there, so somebody was closer, somebody was further. Not the point, but it's the point.
And he had his little printouts of my credit card receipts from this one to this
Oh, yeah,
one
the
is all
meeting.
for this battle. From this one to this one is all this battle, and then we just chit-chatted for a while. Because, I mean, deep down, I really like Atul.
What did you bring for us today, Morgan?
Just some different articles about politics,
accounting,
and just that kind of stuff. Or you mean the costumes?
Well, I thought that's kind of what you were concentrating on the last couple days.
Costumes
is
pretty easy.
Quick Amazon order, and I've just mostly been reading these articles.
Does that help?
With
The
the costumes?
sponsor?
Yeah.
No, it has nothing to do with the costumes.
Basically, he had. Was that LeBron James and Skip Bayless? Was that what? Was that like a what? Why did I see LeBron James and Skip Bayless? I have no idea. Let me know who you think won down below. I'm going to read some comments now. Epic Lloyd is like if humans had customizable default skin. That's fair. Yeah, he does kind of pull off a lot of people really, really well. As an Australian, I'm automatically obliged to say Steve Irwin won. That has 20,000 likes. Wow. You can tell Epic Lloyd really enjoys his job. He's so enthusiastic and never fails to portray each one of his characters so flawless. That's true. My favorite line was, if you want to count fish, please take the reef tour. Don't go throwing C4 on the seafloor. That was epic. I don't know about that I don't know what the C4 on the seafloor thing was talking about, but I don't know. I really enjoyed this epic rap battle of history. I hope you did as well. Like I said, I'll be live streaming today at 5 p.m. playing some more Resident Evil 4. I'm still in the very beginning part. I'm in a cave right now, if you know what part I'm at right there. So, never heard of Jacques Cousteau. I know Steve Irwin. Absolutely love Steve Irwin. I actually had a childhood watching Steve Irwin. Yes, I had a childhood once upon a time. I look forward to reading your comments. I hope to see you back for next epic rap battle of history. There's not that many left until we're completely caught up, but I hope to see you back for next one. Hope to subscribe button. Until next video, take care and kitty music.
We were playing an asshole.